spent it all at
At the donor shop.
Yeah.
Okay. So where were we then?
My turn.
27 points of damage. You break the conduit. It splashes explodingly all over the place. From there, camera is good. You
Wait,
civil.
I broke it?
You caused a massive split in it. Yeah. So.
And it's still doing its thing?
No, it's leaking now,
Oh.
and it's frothing heat and radiant energy.
Is it anything?
I was gonna get to that. And,
Okay.
You know,
It's your turn. So
camera
go for
swivels
it.
over towards the scene here, and then pans across to the emptiness of this room, and then swivels around to show upwards of the massive icon of Palor as it slowly begins.
The guys are getting up before you're doing Palor stuff.
As it slowly begins to dim.
Congratulations, Curtis. You just defiled the altar of Palor.
Going to hell.
Yep.
No, because you're justifying it as a good action. Sometimes whole villages must be killed.
As you watch the conduit being broken, the energy leaking out, splashing around, the connection broken, and as a result, the icon dims and shuts down. The brain sits there on the pedestal and makes little mild chortling noises after a fashion. It sounds like and you insightfully get the feeling, oh, now he wants to talk.
Open your mind to him. Let it happen.
You're an evil person, Curtis. You don't even realize it.
I don't know what to do. I don't know if he wants to talk or not. How would I know that?
Yeah, it's just like letting Palor talk to you.
The engineers look at you, and the guide looks at you, and looks at you guys. Gioni says, "We should probably move, yes?"
Yes, tunnel now.
Yes, men! Yes. And the engineers are already like, "What do you think we're doing?" And are pushing the drill all the way through to the tunnel at the other end as fast as they can.
Just drill right into that person in the tunnel. Just cut right through.
So these guys actually get out of the tunnel, and the game removes their polygons to save polygons.
Hooray. If they're not on the board, they can't be killed.
So then the game shifts into like RP quest mode for a moment now that the combat's over. What are you guys doing with the brain there? If anything. You guys can just move on.
What is it doing?
At this point, nothing. It's kind of just sitting there, like it's confused. Like it doesn't know what to do.
Should I break the brain case and just put a few holes into the brain and call it a day?
We cut up the other one. What about
He doesn't seem to be doing so good in there. He's got a couple burn marks and
The other one
whatnot.
would like to talk to us.
His
One
casing
like to
goes
possess
similar
us.
in scope to the previous one that you encountered or didn't encounter in your case, or in your case actually. You guys haven't seen the previous one. So there was another brain in a jar. You guys have seen it.
We're
It's
gonna
similar.
bag this brain.
Yeah.
Put it in a bag.
Okay.
No, we're not.
We took the other one. It was valuable. It
I
provided valuable
want
information.
I want to yell at it and say, "What does it want?"
As you do this, the brain actually shrinks away from the side like a scared fish inside of its little capsule.
It could be a good bursting force to do evil.
It shudders and then just goes.
I'll ask.
I'll fuck with the Curtis.
No, I'll ask,
Dade took the other brain.
No, he didn't take
Yeah,
him.
I did.
He went to.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
No, it's not. He willingly.
When you're an
went.
evil wizard and someone goes to you willingly,
The brain
still
inside
take
of
He's
you.
not an evil wizard,
The
though.
brain inside of there
Totally
could be
My
good.
character, he saved my life, so he's not evil to me.
I tortured you for weeks on it.
It was all good. I found Palor.
All right, let's focus. Let's focus here. You
If
got
it wasn't
Palor
for him,
here.
I would not find Palor. I'd be.
The brain inside of this case could be good. They'd be forced to do evil.
The brain is
still wanna
not
shoot
good.
it.
He created this.
But it could
That
be
is not
forced
good.
to do it, just like those
Fire
other
away.
things were.
No, it's
Roll your damage die. Or
Move
your
out of the
attack
way.
die.
I'm just saying.
Yeah,
Move
yeah,
out
may
of
as
the way.
well.
I step
If you're
aside.
gonna do it, do it.
Huh?
I step aside.
Okay.
Them's the rules.
Yeah.
Curtis,
10.
This is another point
Plus
of your guy
6.
just beat ELG.
16?
You're standing over your
16.
sister. You're a fucking whore. You know what I mean? Your mother's
think
like,
his AC
your mother's
was
like,
18,
bitch, she's
but
only
only-
6 months.
Yeah.
I see y'all.
Curtis, where are you?
I'm in front of the shrine.
You're in front of the brain?
Yeah.
Okay, 2 bullets fly past
Oh,
your head.
I should have
Why?
wrote.
Because someone shot
I
at
should
you.
have wrote down.
Who shot at me?
Not me.
How to make an
What are you doing?
flesh golem.
Oh,
Because I have scratch skull as a wizard.
What makes you say you can do that?
So I can write down how to make a flesh golem.
What are you doing?
I don't know how factual that is.
I really do not want to kill
Scribe
you.
scroll. You can write down spells.
Yeah, you can only write down spells that you know.
Yeah, you can't just
Or
see a
that you
flesh
pick
golem
up.
and know how to create it.
No. By studying it.
And
Yeah.
and to write a scroll takes like months. Magic scroll. You're just like, oh, magic scroll. It takes
No, I
a
know.
long time to write a magic scroll.
I know. But from that encounter, I could
And
possibly
you have
do
to
that.
know the spell that
You
you're
have
writing.
something to work with at least, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It takes months to write a school?
To write a
No.
magic
Sometimes.
scroll, yeah.
Does it?
No.
That does.
Was that a month?
I think it's a week a level
It does.
from second.
Oh,
It sounds
Something
familiar.
about-
Something like that.
It's a
Anyway.
couple hours a level.
no.
Is it?
A week
Couple
level.
hundred.
I mean, I can believe it.
It's a couple hundred GP per level. And it's a couple
Not
hours
to write
per
a scroll,
level.
but to create the spell. There's 2 different things. Making a scroll is.
Well, he
is
was
different.
talking about making the scroll, not
Yeah,
the
but
spell.
no, I think we're talking about creating the spell, right?
No, writing a spell on a scroll.
Yeah.
Yeah, just
Copy a
transferring.
spell. That takes it should be a day level, and to create a spell to summon these things, if you're actually going to create it, is supposed to be a week level.
Copy
Okay,
it
fine.
into your book
I'm
is an
trying to
hour
loot the
per
area.
level.
Yeah,
Well,
I'm
sorry,
talking-
what
I'm
were
talking
you
second
after?
edition.
Anyway.
Everything
No,
is set.
I
What were you after?
I rolled an attack roll on the brain because these two were arguing about.
Sure. So,
Yeah.
what are you hitting with?
I hit with the 16.
And
I
you're
tried to
hitting
stop him. I put my sword out and try to block his
with,
attack.
roll better than a 16.
I can do that. No
You
problem.
have those
No.
with
No,
reflexes.
oh my God! What did you get? A 1?
3.
3? Okay. So he kind of as you smash into it, right?
No, it's a gun.
Did he say? Sorry, you said.
Oh,
you
you're
were
shooting it?
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Oh,
right.
I thought you were
In
hitting
that
with
case,
your
never
weapon.
mind. Why did I think he had a sword? He has a sword.
I'm trying to check him.
So, in any event.
Which would be a dex check.
Sure. Okay, so now that we
Yeah.
all
So I
understand
get
the
advantage
context, so
on
as you
dex?
go to shoot, your gun's slowly exploding, he's running in, he still fails miserably.
No, it's actually not a miserable
Oh, what
fail.
did you roll?
That is a 16.
Shit, no kidding.
That's what he rolled, right?
Alright, yeah,
Yeah.
fantastic. So, as you're firing, it's a perfect tie. So, as you're firing, he hits
Yeah.
into you. The bullet leaves, at which point it shows you, like, disappear from, like, it's a close-up of your gun, and it
Yeah.
shows the
I'll
bullet
even
flying
take
towards
the
the
bullet.
camera.
I'll take the bullet.
You're gonna take the bullet?
The
I
match.
check into him and I try
Fucking
to get,
A. Alright,
try to
why
get in front
not?
of the gun.
Thoracics
Here's my
takes
issue
a
with
bullet
this.
for the fucking brain in a jar.
That's where Kale is. This is where I am. Someone shot a bullet from here and hit thoracics from here.
Well, for the sake
Who
of...
shoots the most players?
I think we're all up there, though. I think we're all around the brain right now. Because he did kind of say he came up.
For the sake of RP, I'm saying everyone's nice and close. And
He is. He
doing
actually
their
said I
thing.
came walking up while me and
Yeah.
Vane were arguing.
Okay.
Look
So
at examine
moving
the
right
brain.
along.
Yeah.
I mean, imagination. What do you think this is? D&D.
Imagination.
He's gonna take the bullet. So as it stands, he leaps in front, taking the shot. 2d8 damage that you can hit him with there.
8, 2, 10, plus dex, right?
Don't think that inject went through.
No, it's inject, amount, and then what you want to do.
Hey, can I get you to bring your laptop out at one point at the end of the night and bring up? You got my invitation still on save, right?
Yes.
Just get these guys to take a picture of the invitation, so they have
Oh.
all the information on their phone.
Oh, for the.
Are you coming to the
You don't have it
bachelor party,
digitally?
right?
No,
I thought you were.
no. I'm just
I thought you said for sure I'm coming back.
Fuck
You're
no.
like, fuck, we're
I
partying
said,
hard.
fuck no, I'm not coming.
Why not?
Because I'm working.
Oh, you're working. Okay, never, right, you're doing everything on weekdays.
I'm missing one day at work for you, so.
You're gonna
And
miss
that's
that.
asking so.
You're gonna
Like,
miss
That
it
is
is-
that,
asking
man.
so
It's gonna
much.
be
I
Look
know,
how
I know.
far one day puts me
We're gonna
behind.
have a good time.
Damn it.
I have no idea. I honestly have
It's
no
gonna
idea.
mess up his whole entire week.
It will mess up my entire week.
Oh, that's right. You told me you're sleeping.
He might actually stay awake on Saturday night as
No.
opposed
I
to
forgot
sleeping.
about that.
Well, I'm staying awake on Saturday. Definitely.
I'm going to the glass, the brain that's in the glass.
Mhm.
obviously I know that the glass is not
How much damage do I take?
It's not, it seems
from the other
like it's
door,
taken
from
damage.
the other
No,
brain.
this one, I was trying to get that across. Is that this one's taken damage.
I know,
I'm
but what
probably
about the
not
glass?
supposed
What does the glass look like?
It looks like it's taken dings and nicks, but it doesn't
But
have
it's
any
magic
cracks.
resistant though, obviously, because I've been shooting fireballs at it.
You've been, well, yeah, the surface of it is completely, it's still intact. It hasn't exploded apart,
I know.
but it's got melt points, scar marks, dings, nicks. The other one was
it's
impervious.
magically.
It's magically charged.
It's
It's
indestructible.
fused. It's
Just
not
go
indestructible. That's what I'm saying. This one actually is taking damage. The other one did not.
The other brain, you mean?
The other brain and casing were
It
impervious.
didn't take any damage at all.
None. This one is.
But now my character knows that this glass is like magic proof or something.
Absolutely.
Shooting
This is
all this-
similar.
all
This
this
is a
magic
similar
at it.
capsule as the previous one, but different.
Right.
Older.
So, can I react to getting shot?
I suppose yes.
Can I,
You stand there stoic.
can I roll a d10 to see where I got shot?
Would
Yes.
you like to really?
Yeah, well,
I was
it
gonna
just
just say
shows.
the
It
chest.
just, well, I'd rather not get shot in the chest.
Okay.
But it is a random location.
Balls.
In the right arm.
On the right arm.
No.
That's
Yeah.
what I know. Okay. Fantastic.
One is left leg, two is left leg, 3, 4 is right leg,
I remember
5
you
is stomach,
explaining this,
6, 7 is chest, 8, 9, and 10 is head.
There you
Are you
go.
right-handed though?
I am
You
right
dual
handed.
wield, so.
So one of your arms now fires at disadvantage until you get a long rest.
Oh,
or
it's just a
cleric
bullet. It's not
attack.
critical.
Until you get. You were the one who rolled a locational fucking
I know, but it's
strike.
not a critical. I get
It's
shot
like
all
the
over the place.
advice
I don't
that
take
somebody
negatives.
gave you a moment ago. Don't bring up.
No, I have to defend this. When I was taking beats from that giant, he hit me in locations I didn't take negatives for attack and stuff.
Why did you roll for location then?
Just
What's the
for
point?
the storyline of to say where I took the bullet. Like, I took it in the shoulder or the arm or something, right? But unless it's a critical, I don't suffer any negative effects. Just like if I would have got
Until
shot.
your next short rest.
If you shot me in the chest, would I have taken negatives?
No, I was gonna
But I
roll these
should.
armor. That your armor took the brunt of it,
You broke a rib. It's hard to breathe.
Well,
Running is hell.
he didn't,
or
he
not
didn't
even.
critical.
It just
I'm
took
just
the
saying he
brunt.
didn't critical, but I can handle
No,
it.
I rolled a
Short rest.
10 on it. Honestly.
But yeah, I look at the fucking.
I
look
think
at
I
the
rolled a 10 on the attack roll, so it didn't.
What's your AC?
17.
Right.
Uh,
So it
Oh,
wouldn't
I'm
have
taking the
punctured.
bullet. I was taking the bullet.
It
Oh,
would
I see what
have.
you
It would
mean.
have counted as grazing in that case. I would have said it didn't puncture through the
Yeah.
armor, etc. You know, there's lots of justifications I can throw back at you on that. But I'm not interested in getting into a debate
Yeah, like I
about
said,
it.
I'm okay with
It's,
the short rest or whatever,
you know,
long rest.
I gotta move on this.
We gotta do long
point
rest
is,
anyway.
I was moving in on
No, but
that.
I want to do the part where I just got shot.
Sorry, what? Yeah.
have
right.
it
So he
epic,
just
like,
shoots me,
Right.
Die hard.
and I
moment
give
or
him
something.
the look like I am a barbarian. I'm looking at you like you just fucking shot me.
You are still
Steam
raged.
coming out of your
No,
nostrils.
I know. I'm
You're
actually not
still-
raged. I went one round without attacking and or getting attacked. That's what kills him.
Did you?
Yeah. I'm like, oh, he's fucking dying.
The thing died. You walked
You
up
are
and did nothing.
raged, so you should be so so angry that you attack.
But I wasn't raged anymore.
Because you.
I wasn't attacking
Come on,
and I
just do
wasn't.
it. Just do it.
I know
I
I
thought you
want
were
to, but
attacking
that's
something.
not the way it was.
What?
Do it.
I just have to go one round without getting attacked or make an attack and I lose my rage.
But I don't think you did go around.
Yeah.
You
Came up. No, me and Vane were talking about the thing here. We were talking about let's keep it. Definitely 6 seconds went by.
Well, yeah, I'm not going to argue that, but I mean, you ran up, you were chopping at the leaves, you were like,
And then when the thing went down, I stopped.
you're
and then
like,
I came walking
what
over
are we
to
going
the
to do?
brain.
Then all of a sudden, bullet.
Well, no, it wasn't.
It
quite
was
that
longer
fast.
than 6 seconds, but I mean,
Well,
that is the order of
It
operations.
was still we were still in initiative because Kale went after you. You hacked at the vines and then he shot you.
That's also
But that was
fair.
after you guys were arguing.
We weren't really
No,
arguing.
No, but we had a conversation
It was-
that went an easy 15
It was
seconds.
Kurt and Paul arguing, not our characters.
So
Oh,
first
okay.
I talked to him about keeping the brain. Then and then
From
you were
way
like,
over here, I
No,
was
no.
way over here.
No, me and Vane were talking about
I'm-
keeping the
I'm
brain.
Vane.
Or sorry, me and Ivor. Me and Ivor were talking about them keeping the brain.
If you're
Then
standing near the brain
you
fire,
said
then-
that no, we're not keeping the brain and blah blah blah.
No,
and I'm
we're
like,
not.
maybe it's good, and you're like, it's
think
not
you're full
good.
of shit, Paul.
What?
We're destroying the brain. That's what we're doing. Just gotta break through that.
You told me to step aside. I
But
did.
when he did step aside, he technically did take a bullet. So
And then he goes to shoot the thing. I'm like, I get in the path of him.
yeah, it's like this big clusterfuck of
So
just
you get shot and you
happenings.
rage again.
Basically.
Basically.
And then we all